the Tape Never Lies Network, home of the greatest Chicago Bears fans on earth.
The following show is for mature audiences only.
The Tape Never Lies Network.
The Tape Never Lies.
Tape Never Lies.
Starts now.
The Tape Never Lies.
You know what? It was an overthrow by Mitch.
Yeah.
I mean,
Injured Bear on the field is Akeem Hicks.
Cousins loses the football. Strip sack and takeaway.
Bears our live.
Who else but Khalil Mack?
Bears our live. We go on live right after Bears games with your boys draft talking the smartest man alive.
Yo.
Bears our live. Bears our live. We go on live right after Bears games with your boys draft talking the smartest man alive. Ran up with the true analysis you expect. Raw passion for the show. Bears fans get nothing less. Locked in with real emotion and passion for every play. Coach Phil gonna bring that range, but in with facts like Shane. Post game show like nothing else you're gonna hear. Some can try to copy, but a bucket's not sincere. Delivering the truth on what just happened to be clear. That's why we're on TV so you can see it, not just hear. Hey, yo, with Draft Dr. Phil, you know it's always hit sticks. Splitting double T's like 96 Akeem Hicks. You can tell the shit matters. A bit love can be felt. Critical of Nagy cause the talent he's been dealt. As our life keeps growing, Shane's all knowing. Delivering the truth on how the QB's throwing. Dimes on time, just lacking fundamental. Whatever the case, we get hot like Cecil. Fiery discussion about what happened in the game. This ain't your daddy's postgame, so expect the fucking flame. Not for the average fan, a loss they can survive.
But don't you worry.
Bears Our Live.
Bears our life. Bears our life. We go on live right after Bears games with their boys draft talk and the smartest man alive.
the Red Legend,
Bears our life.
Dr. Phil
Bears our life. We go on live right after Bears games with your boys draft talk and the smartest man alive. Bears our life. Bears our life. Bears our life. We go on live right after
The Tape Never Lies Network.
This is Bears Hour Live.
Yo, we're in the wrong spots, bro.
The way everything's been going, surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. It's Bears Hour Live. We were this close
We
to
back.
having the new intro.
Phil and I are going crazy, and Jackal's eating fucking cereal in the background. Just
Hey,
taking
Shane,
fucking chilling.
check out my tattoo.
Look at my tattoo. You like my ink? I'm a badass, Philip.
I'm a badass. Oh, my God. I'm so ready, Shane. We got so
too.
much going on, obviously, before kickoff. Soldier Fields Day.
Been a long time coming, man.
I remember when I was in elementary school, field day was the day. I mean, that was the day you could compete, do all the things, show all the ladies in 5th grade what kind of athlete you were. Today, it's the world. All eyes on Justin today.
And believe it or not, Phil, I know the Bears blog doesn't want to hear this. He said that Andy Dalton's snaps were the most important of the day.
Oh my God.
Ever the contrarian. I don't know how the fuck anybody comes away with that other than just to get fucking clicks and be like, hey, look at me.
Oh my God. The gangsters
Has
are
nothing
out.
to do with Andy Dalton's snaps. It's all about Justin Fields. That's it.
I'm a blogger. The blog, Shane.
Yeah.
I would die to have him on the show just to go
we
back and
invited
forth.
him, but he wanted $100 an hour was his fee. And that's
$100 an hour.
That's
$100 an hour.
Let them know we're not lying.
That is the true story.
That is 100% honesty.
This is the kind of bullshit you get. Again, we are here. Brandon Livingston, 60,000 people bought tickets today to a preseason game to watch Justin Fields. If Jackal was any kind of producer, he would put that comment up as I talk about it. Here, I'll help you out. 60,000 Jackal bought tickets just to see Justin Fields, the complete, utter opposite of what the Bears blog is trying to push a narrative. So on this show, just like every show we do, we always bust the narratives, bust the bullshit, call it out for what it is. It's not personal, it's reality. And that's what we're doing today, right here, Shane. Performance day, performance over politics. As we get you ready, we're going to go out to Soldier Field. We got people out there that are going to be doing a little live vibe of how it's going. Hopefully Jackal, maybe you could text Alex Acevedo and tell him to get ready. Yes! Jump in that link we sent him for us. So he'll be the first guy up. I know he's down in the tunnel over there by where the Bears are going to go out. I guess Greg texts. I talked to Greg earlier. He's on one side. Alex Acevedo's on the other side. And Shane's like, Alex sucks.
I was like, oh shit, he's going live, and I turn on and I see video of Soldier Field. I'm like, nobody fucking talking. Maybe he did before Alex. I got on there.
This is the swag, man. I'm from TTNL. Look at the vibe here. You gotta be a little bit of what was his name from Love and Marriage? Al Bundy. Have a little Al Bundy.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. Alex. He had his hands in his pants like Al did, but he wasn't fucking doing anything else.
Oh my God, Shane, I don't know about you. You guys in the chat room, this to me felt like, a playoff game. I had a hard time getting to sleep with such excitement out there for this showcase. This is historic. I said it yesterday on Sean and Maya. I don't give a shit what political party you belong to. That's not my story here. But there is the first time a drafted first-round pick who happens to be black steps on the field for the Chicago Bears, destroying all that bias. Yeah. And that makes you uncomfortable. I don't know what to fucking tell you, but that's the reality of this. And to see this play out, Shane, the history of it, the amazing 360 or 180 they've done in regards to the quarterback position and the excitement of just a rookie, no matter what ethnicity they are. But right. The reality is we can't just overlook, not on this network, a lot of our black cultural fans all are feeling the pride today, whether they realize it or want to say it or not. It is a huge moment here for the Chicago Bears. Talk about it.
Well, dude, we've been doing this for years. We talked a little bit about back in 2017, if we were writing out the card, we weren't going Trubisky at 2, we weren't going Trubisky at 3, we weren't going Trubisky. We weren't going Trubisky, but it was what it was. And exactly. That today is not about Mitch, and I don't want to go down that vortex, but it's when Mitch was the quarterback here, there was a lot of, Gary Williams, we hope to have hope. And that's what it was. There was a lot of hope there. You wanted him to figure it out. It's like, oh, he played good this week. Let's see if he can do it next week. You wanted to see him stack together practices and pass plays and carry it over into the post-game press conference and stuff like that with that confidence. It just never worked out. With Justin Fields, you see it. Even the reporters are like, you want to come away from every practice with 1 or 2 or 3 throws where you're like, wow, okay, that's why he went so early in the first round. That's what we want to see. And we have video evidence of this. We see it now. We get to see it, on a national basis today in front of us. And it's really almost hard to digest as a Chicago Bears fan because we're so starved by it.
Exactly.
Look how excited we are about practice and seeing a one-handed catch, from Jimmy Graham that Justin Fields dropped in the bucket. And it's, everybody gets hyped and we're like, oh, here we go. And, it's a new day. You talked about this being historic. This is the first step to history today. That's the way that I look at it. So,
yeah, right underneath Brandon Livingston as a black Man, I'm ecstatic right now. Wish my dad, who introed me to y'all, was here to see it. R.I.P. Dad. It's an amazing thing, and this network is never gonna fucking hide like little girls behind the scene chit-chatting about this. This is must-see TV Facebook user. I don't know who you are, but you're 100% right. The NFL understands how to make money because obviously they're putting this live on their network, doing it right. We've said this for years, Shane, not patting us on the back, but let's go live right now to the swag man. He's right there in the tunnel. We're seeing it live. Turn your camera
horizontal. Acevedo.
Turn your camera, Alex, horizontally, if you can hear me. Come on now. Pop, pop, pop goes the wheat. We'll leave it there. But we're seeing it. Obviously, there's Justin Fields.
There he is.
Going out. We captured the moment live here. Obviously, a little choppy, but that's the
fucking
signal.
Android.
It's those Android phones. But there it is. At Jackal's fist bumping in the back.
Let's go!
This is it. I mean,
That's right.
yes, that's what I want to hear.
Kiss that man.
There's Greg Braggs with you. We'll leave you in here, Jackal.
All right.
Alex, can you hear us there live?
Yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't get these earbuds to connect. That's why I was taking my time. I was trying to get these earbuds to connect. I couldn't get them, but we're here.
You take those from Chubbs?
Right. Let me get Justin Fields right on the screen real quick. Let me flip this. Hold on.
Listen, when you
He's
go
got Phil's
live,
old internet.
listen, we gotta say we captured it live.
That's awesome.
Shane,
I'm gonna mute him right now because
just
frozen.
Mute him for a second. This is the reality of our truths here with the Chicago Bears. We'll put him in the background for a second while we get him unfrozen. But yeah, you saw it there live. This is a monumental moment. F the freaking blog boys and these narrative, right? They're already Shane and Jackal had to get me fired up with this fucking Jeff Hughes fuck before the game. Like, what are you ruining the moment? The snaps of Andy Reid aren't as important as the baton pass of the franchise signal caller that you made. That's the stuff that tells you to get rid of following somebody like that. It's just BHL is back. The Keeping It 100 crew is back. Everybody's out there. We got our producer, Chris Jackal, here with us.
Who else is back? Facebook user is back.
Yes, thank you. I was waiting for you to say something, Shane. I kept throwing it up
user,
there.
where do they go, Jackal? Tell them where to go.
You have to. Let's put the banner up so they can actually. We'll
give
them actual instructions. You know,
that's
here we go.
Your job is to be all over that, Jack.
Look at that. I put it up before. I was hoping they were paying attention.
StreamYard.com/Facebook user because we have no idea who you are.
We just want to know who you are so we could shout you out.
Could be Caden's mom. She's home alone, wanting to know. It's like checking out the show. We have no idea.
Caden's at the stadium too. I could text him and see if we can get him. He has an iPhone, so he might have a better connection.
He's an adult.
Jump on the link. I believe he got it. But seriously, that moment right there was amazing. Shout out to Alex. It was a little choppy, but there it was. Justin Fields live. And we're going to be live all day. So if you're not a patron, you're going to miss out on the live halftime show where we're going to be breaking it all down. What transpired? Obviously, Barlissimo grabbing these plays and the telestrator and going through some, 3 or 4 plays because you only got about 12 to 13 minutes for a halftime. And I can eat up 12 or 13 minutes like fucking Twinkies.
Joe's got a fucking bag phone from 1993 that thinks he's a badass.
Yeah, he likes that new Samsung foldable phone. That looks pretty cool.
Look at my Motorola Razr, Joe.
It's cool. We can't have a little fun.
Well, Joe is that guy who's writing people up in the hallway.
All right, it's Michael.
Sorry, Shane.
Yeah, it's Michael. You got it. Just do it again, Mike. You got to do it on every device. Sometimes you have to do it.
Sometimes when you sign on another device on Facebook, it kicks you off the other device, and then you got to do it so we can see who you are. That being said, you saw this is it. That kid, Justin Field, the goosebumps have to be going off, and the stomach for me. My stomach gets all nervous.
There's no way they're playing him today.
Yeah, goal. That's
shot.
Big news, though, Shane.
It is,
I had my doubts whether or not we'd see this guy again.
Yeah, it's the concern. I mean, you guys know my thoughts on Eddie Goldman, but it's absolutely a concern. But they'll get him back into the swing of things. Listen, I understand he hasn't been here, and you want to get him some run, but they know what he looks like behind the scenes. They know where he is, and right, wrong, or indifferent, they're looking at game one for him to be 100% ready to go. Oh no! Where's this guy?
Is stuck in traffic.
And he's late. His mom's driving him to the game. Can we interview her?
Kaden, what happened? We thought you'd be in the stands by now.
I thought I would too.
Iowa traffic killing you.
Did you wake up late?
No, we got to Chicago probably like at 10, and we've been in traffic for like an hour.
Caden's mom don't have it. Well, your dad's driving, right? So you guys are stuck in the traffic. When you get into the stadium, though, give us a shout back.
Hey, your dad's a Packers fan? Is that what you said?
Is your dad a
Cowboys fan?
Is your dad a Packers fan?
Joe might be right.
Joe, it might be just the signal the
signal
around Chicago.
It does, yeah. It's terrible.
We gotta get what's the best internet Wi-Fi provider? Not Wi-Fi, cellular signal. What's the best cellular signal out there so we can tap into that when we go there? Because the proof right now is not in the pudding. Let's try our guy, the man in the stands himself. Let's see if we can get him. Greg, we are live.
He's
Greg,
probably flogging somebody right now, trying to shake hands, kiss babies.
But anyway, big news. Eddie Goldman's back, and that is just adding to the Tonga and everything drive that we're taking with this football team. That to me is just setting this up. You heard Cars and Sean Sierra and Ivan talk about their excitement about Akeem Hicks and how stealth he looks and how ready he is. So to be able to get Eddie Goldman back, Shane, top 2 or 3 nose man in the NFL, with a young buck like Kyrus Tonga, who has been the star of training camp so far from all of the people we're talking to.
That could be a driving factor, Phil, when you see a young guy standing out in practice. Let's be honest.
Exactly, because you have competition. I mean, we all talk about competition and then we skip over it. And I don't say us, I'm talking about we as the media. And then all of a sudden we skip over that. How this is going to drive Andy Dalton, how this is going to drive Justin Fields, how that's going to drive this football team. You're already seeing it here, even with Akeem Hicks, Shane, because there's no way Akeem Hicks wants to stay a Bear if he's not excited about looking across the field at what's going on there. Let's just be honest.
Exactly.
He could find a payday somewhere else.
Out of all the sour players, Allen Robinson, he came out and praised Justin Fields. He's not coming out like a man saying that stuff. If he has zero interest or doesn't believe in who the player is, he came out and gave him probably the highest praise that there is. And all of that stuff matters. But
listen, there's going to be so much to get into today, guys. Here at TTNL, we popped on live to try to give you, we got the one thing we wanted, obviously. And we'll see if he's got a better signal now. There he is, Alex Acevedo.
I can hear you now. I can hear you.
There you go. It's loud in the stadium.
Turn your phone sideways.
Oh, turn your phone sideways. Can you turn your phone sideways? Hold it like a profile. Hold your tape. It's loud in the stadium. 60,000 people for a preseason game is probably a record. Can you turn your phone sideways?
He can really hear us.
Louder. Is he going to hear me?
Turn it sideways.
Turn your phone sideways.
Go horizontal.
There you go.
Everyone get one.
Oh,
there we go.
I'm so
Look at
proud
this
of
guy.
you, Alex.
There it is. Soldier Field.
We got Greg
There's Greg
here.
Bragg.
Hey.
Look at him.
Jenny, don't forget to feed the baby while I'm playing at the stadium, Jenny.
Jenny, please.
I go to work in September.
All those bills for us.
Don't grab it down the bottom.
There he is.
Bragg's other hand is
Shayne.
handing off some dude.
We can hear you. We can
All
hear
right,
you.
good. I can hear you. Can you hear him, Alex? We both can hear you. We are live here at Soldier Field. We got players warming up. Mario Edwards, Nichols, Mario Wilson.
What happened to the 60,000 tickets sold? What are we?
Well, they're all
getting their COVID test.
66,000, but we still got 40 minutes till kickoff. You know, a lot of fans like to get in at the last second, especially on a preseason game. You want to get as much tailgating in as you can, but not everyone's as full as we are. Me and Alex, we like to get in early to get the best shot. So, what we're doing here, Akeem Hicks in full uniform. The only one that'll talk about not dressed today is Danny Acevedo. But boy, the energy is lit, even though the stadium is.
Can you get it, Greg? Can you get a TTNL chant started? Do something fucking constructive.
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
Oh, this is great.
Jacko sucks.
Bragg's a bitch. Bragg's a bitch.
Jacko sucks.
Oh, he's got other people involved. Give us a view of the stadium, Greg. Turn the phone.
Hold on, I can turn the camera. Oh wait, hold on. Let me turn the camera around the proper
Turn the camera
Wow,
around.
Bragg's, that's great.
Let's see
I'm a
what we got.
professional here. I'm a professional.
I want to see the stadium. There we go.
There's
Oh, we
Tonga.
had it. We had there.
There he is.
Oh, little Mario
Bragg's sucked that guy's
Edwards.
dick.
Look at
There's
there.
Tonga right here.
There comes Tonga. Let's save it. I
Look at
gotta
the
see
fucking
Tonga
Tonga.
take off here.
Look at
Let's see.
Tonga's
He's
shoulders,
got
bro.
great
That's crazy.
gallop.
No, what you really need to look at, especially when he's not in full uniform, Tonga's calves are as big as my head. It's
He looks
insane.
like Angelo on the mini bike.
Listen, they're not even doing
So a little bit over the back, over the
There.
shoulder of the men, you can see the field.
Yeah.
No bueno.
When the
Carlissimo said to reset the phone. I don't know what the hell that means. I don't know if he
yeah,
works
if he
for
resets the phone, it'll clear off all the shit that's going on.
But
And then he
everybody's
can go-
doing that too.
Yeah.
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 Anyway, I
Wow.
didn't want to isolate on me there,
That's
but
exciting.
let's get back to this.
Fuck out of here, Jackal. Jackal sucks.
Jackal, focus on the chat room. Jackal. We give Jackal a lot of shit, but seriously, it's a big job, and we want you guys, you family, involved. Greg and Alex Acevedo live there. Kaden stuck in traffic with his dad.
Yeah, Caden just texted me. He goes, "We're in a horrible spot. He's got no service." He said he'll try a little bit later.
Cool. Kennedy stuck in traffic. I don't know where my boy Ron G is either, but you know, Soldier Field, that whole setup down there, Shayne. I've been there. It's very tight.
Yeah.
So if you're going and you're out of town, I'm telling you, get a hotel or Airbnb close to the city, close to the parks, and walk across Michigan Ave, and you just walk through. I mean, that's the one amazing thing about Soldier Field is that you just walk through the parks going to a football game, and all of a sudden this stadium like the fucking Emerald City pops out of, you know, right there in front of your face. And it
Pure
is
bliss.
You know what, guys? That's my.
It is pure bliss. If you love the Chicago Bears and you've never been to Chicago, That's what I'm telling you to do. That's my advice to you. Just stay close downtown and then get up, have some breakfast. We went over to Yoke, great breakfast there. And then you just walk across the street and you're in these parks and museums and you can see the lakefront and walk right there. Try not to have to park. I know it's hard, but that's what she said. Anyway.
NFL Network is on the field right now, Soldier Field.
Are they? I'm a little behind, I guess.
Tua warming up a little bit.
I'm behind. I got
Howard,
2 seconds at a timeout.
Cole Kmet, Andy Dalton.
Did this game go into fucking overtime on NFL Network too?
No.
Oh, this guy's kicking a field goal. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I still have the Dallas.
Oh, you're way
Cardinals
behind. Yeah,
game.
there's Justin Fields on.
So I'm going to be behind, but that's fine as we go.
Got the headband. He's rocking the dark gray headband like he did in college. So
look at that.
Showing a little bit of
30
swag.
minutes. 30 minutes before kick. They're going.
Gotta get
They're
him
giving
a
you a lot.
TTNL headband.
Oh my God. We tried to get him the cleats. Those of you asking, I saw a few people. Marvin was trying his best to get him the cleats, but the situation, they couldn't ever get him to come to the sideline. Sean, Sierra, and Ivan's big voice even couldn't do it. So that situation will happen, but you saw it live here. I went a couple months ago and it's brutal because of the rules and regulations due to COVID, but I think they've opened everything up. Yes, they've opened up a lot, but got to keep it 100. You know, things are changing all around here. I do now have it. Justin Fields, gray headband, as Shane's saying, throwing it over the top. I love when you always click your neck. He's getting that neck loose. It's going to be exciting, man. It feels like a regular season game because you're so excited about what's about to transpire for the Chicago Bears. And we just got a little bit into it. The good news is Eddie Goldman is back. It's Happy Fields Day. I said it at the top of the show. That was my favorite fucking day in 5th grade. If I can go back to a day, it was Field Day when you're just out there, tug of war, water balloons, kickball, tackle football when the teachers aren't looking, whatever it was. That was a blast. And that's what the Chicago Bears are getting today. You're getting to see Justin Fields, and we're not going to skip over Andy Dalton. We're not going to hype up like this asshole, Mr. fucking the Bears blog, saying those snaps are more important than the guy that you drafted to be the face of your franchise and future. That's just not going to happen here on this network. I just got to be honest with you guys.
Here you go, Phil.
Let's go. What do we got here? Stacy, we can't hear her, Shane. You got to click that audio.
Hold on. Yep.
You got to go back out.
Yeah.
Okay. So 1 second. Yes! Eddie Goldman is back, COVID positive. And I did hear Greg say that Danny T looks like he's not going to be out there today. So that means Alec Ogletree. We're going to see a lot of Alec Ogletree. That's got to be exciting because I really am excited about this. Angela needs to see John Vea make this team. John Vea, yes. Andy,
the fact that they're putting him in early with the first team. And I know the offensive line is dealing with injuries and a lot of different things, but getting him in with the ones is important because that's what's going to give you a real assessment of what he is and what he's doing.
There's Greg Braggs in the back with that.
The O-line is broken
there
down. The ball will come out quick. He'll have high percentage throws. They'll run the football, and I do expect, because you mentioned his 4.4 speed, them to move the pocket a little bit to see him throw the ball on the run.
It's going to be something. We'll see a lot of them, as Stacey said, just perhaps one series for Andy Dalton. So a lot of eyes
one series for Andy Dalton is great news.
There's other players on the team. What else are we watching for from Chicago today?
Yeah, and sorry, guys, I've got a 15 feet away, the loudest speaker in Soldier Field. Hey, we're going to look at a lot of players. Training camp, preseason, it's all about competition. But Sean Desai is actually making his debut. Yeah, it's a preseason game, you guys. The defensive coordinator
come right out on
of the Chicago Bears. He's never been a defensive coordinator. This is almost a litmus test for him. I talked to Sean about 15 minutes ago, and
Stacey
in
Dales
previous years,
of the
guys, he has
NFL
spent
Network
time in the booth with Vic
right
Fangio,
here talking about
one
what's
of his
going
mentors,
on. I'm
Chuck
talking
Pagano,
over
recently
her
here.
because I don't
He's going
want
to
there
test
to be
out
any
both, Willie,
problems.
and
Shane.
he's gonna basically
if you wanna
today be up in the booth and get a feel for that. But next week he'll be down on the field with his players.
Yeah.
And so for Sean Desai, this is even a big moment for him. And I asked him, what do you really want to lead with this group and lead with in 2021? And he said, I want us to have energy. I want to be a feared defense. Get back to attacking the quarterback. But Willie, playing on strings, 11 guys.
So hopefully, I don't know, Shane, what they'll say if we're doing that. You know what I'm saying? The NFL Network, that is. So hopefully we're going to get into it. You see Stacey Dales is live there. A lot of stuff to be. Sean Desai, Shane, like you said, first play, get him out there, get him live, get him going, go after the Miami Dolphins, feeling the vibe there. Alex Acevedo's right there.
Alex, we got it back. I had a connection to Wi-Fi. I got it. We're good.
There we go.
NFL Network.
NFL Network just had you.
Stacey Dales just said, "There's Greg Braggs. The motherfucker never works."
That's the worst to work at a time like this.
Oh, there he loves it. He loves him some nipples. Can you zoom in a little bit, Alex? Donnie Bearman, there he is. There he is. Rawr, the Bearman. He's in the Hall of Fans. Zoom in up in there, Alex. Can you zoom in? Here they come. So you're going to get some shots of them coming off the field. The coaching staff. The Filippo's there. Give him a yell. There it is. Get him to respond to you. I always give guys a little shout out when they're walking by. The team's taking a picture. Where's Coach Nagy? Run the ball, Coach.
Here they come.
Here we come.
There we go.
There's Khalil.
Hey, look, no Charles Leno. No Charles Leno.
This is what it's all about. No more Leno. That's a new 72. There's two 72. Archibong. He ain't gonna. There's Cole Kmet right there.
Javon Reed just dropped his helmet.
There's Khalil Herbert. Sam Mustipher going to be a big story today. There's Darnell Mooney. Where's Claudio in Italy?
There's Robert Quinn.
Robert Quinn. There he is.
Got him.
We're the biggest supporters of Quinn. There it is. Eddie Jackson is dressed, Shane. He's dressed. I am in shock.
Steve, Robert Quinn had sweats on. I don't know, maybe that's just part of his warm-up routine. I'm not sure. Keep in mind moving forward.
All of them there. The energy in the stadium has got to be sick. The fans are just going crazy.
We talked to Mark Grody. He said 60,000 today. I made sure to shout out to Never Lies. He was awesome.
Yeah, Mark Grody, friend of the show. Great dude. Shouting us out, TTNL. Check him out if you're watching the game. I always put on the radio version and listen to that. Try to drown out Joe Buck or whoever's doing it. Man, Mark Grody. So there's Soldier Field in all its glory. Alex Acevedo, Greg Braggs right there. Listen, it's an amazing day. You got Bearman there with his new 46 shirt.
Yeah.
Wim's already dropping shit. Was that your comment, Shane, too?
Yeah, when I said I'm like 15 already dropped his helmet.
Listen, I'm screaming at Nagy. Hopefully,
Andy
obviously,
Spencer needs to update that fucking logo.
Who's that?
Profile picture, that comment that you just put up there.
I didn't see it.
Andy Spencer?
Oh, that's Andy Spencer. Talk to him. What is that?
Not sure. He was happy
Looks
about
like
that
some
salad.
cheeseburgers. What is that?
I don't know.
Andy, let's get a TTNL something up there.
Come on,
Keeping
Andy.
it 100. Something. Andy, big fan of us. They're getting the fireworks ready to go. Listen, I don't know if you as a fan are in the stadium now. Let Chris Jackal know it on Twitter that you're in the stadium. Maybe we can get you on there.
Well, there's Justin Fields back on NFL Network. He's got all the gear on now.
There's the Bear Man. We can't. There it is.
Don, the Bear Man's been to home games since 1985. And all he has that's how I missed one of the last game of the 95 season. He missed one game since 1985.
That's amazing.
In 1995, he had to go to a funeral, right?
Walter Payton missed one game.
Must have been someone close because he gave up his Sunday to go to a Bears game. So, John, you've been to so many Bears games in your life. Last year, you weren't able to go to any. How does it feel to return back to Soldier Field? Oh, it's like coming home after being away, like going up to the RVers or something. I don't know. I'm back home again. Back home again. The Hall of Famer. Normally he's wearing the gold jacket. He's got the ring. Show the ring off from the Ford Hall of Fame. Man, it's the greatest Chicago Bears fan alive. And he, did not be here last year with the Saints. They let a lot of media in, and I advocated as hard as I could to get at least a lot of Don in. At the very least. But you know what? Now we have Justin Fields, a whole new era. Right. Are you excited for this new era of Chicago Bears? Totally excited. I mean, after January's press conference and what they were telling us, I mean, I was kind of inflated. I go, what do we have to look forward to? I just didn't think we would be able to pull off, that great of a quarterback, high-end quarterback, and it happened. Yeah, it happened, and I have faith. I do have faith in the coaching staff that we would train them right, and Justin has everything up there. Like the guys testing is off the alley, so I have all the faith in him. I don't think he's going to be on the clock like this. Will you do me one more favor? Can you tell Chris Jackal to go fuck himself? You like that?
Can you give us the tape never lies?
All right, one more flavor. We got Draft Dr. Phil Coach and Shayne Marsaw in the studio. They want you to give a little promo and say, this is Bear Man, and you're listening to the Tape Never Lies. Go ahead and give it a shot. Give it a little focus for it. This is Bear. Listening to the Tape Never Lies. Yes.
There you go.
There it is. How'd I do?
You guys are awesome. Greg, great job, man. I know you're out there.
Jackal's crying. Jackal's crying.
We can hear you.
Can you hear us, Bill?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hold on.
Yes,
we can hear
you.
Earbuds? Hold on. Let's go back.
Man,
hold on.
them things are touching.
It's the damn pandemic.
We all could hear you, Greg.
I got you back.
We can all hear you guys just fine.
You guys hear Bear Man saying that?
Yes, we could, brother. Can you see me?
Yeah, we got him.
Yes.
I can't see him.
Thumbs up.
The camera the other way.
Thumbs up. Yes, it was fucking awesome. We totally could hear you guys there. Just a tremendous job there, Greg. What's the vibe like, though, in the stadium? We feel like the energy is high. What is your vibe, though? You've been there a lot, so you know.
I mean, the stadium's only a quarter full right now, so we're not getting exactly the fan view, but they're setting up their stations for the fireworks and the entry of the official entrance to the Bears. So, everyone that is here, I mean, there's no question about it. To see Justin Fields come out there in the Chicago Bears uniform, as we've seen so many times in the different coverage of rock, where they all huddle up together, and to see Justin Fields be a part of that huddle now, that's an exciting thing. All things, training camp and preseason you're always dreaming of Super Bowls and things of that nature. It's always positive vibes, especially when you have a new young franchise quarterback. That goes with any year. I mean, the first year we had Jay, the first year we had Mitch, and now the first year of Justin Fields. But I think a lot of Bears fans can attest, as opposed to the entire quarterback. Everyone is in agreement right now with this quarterback football. Maybe there will be one down the road, but so far it's all positive vibes, and everyone is in agreement that this is going to be great. So now we just got to see Justin Fields and Matt Nagy put that into fruition. So it's exciting. There's no question about it. First time in Soldier Field for an official game since the Bears Chiefs game in 2019. So for someone like me and Don, who haven't been here, that takes pride in coming here every day, and a guy like Acevedo who's making his first ever appearance at Soldier Field, it's just exciting. There's no question about it. We got Stephen McGusty back here. Stephen McGusty, first time at Soldier Field.
What's up, Steve?
He's only been drinking a little bit, so he's not fully tanked yet, but we're getting there. It's something to overwork on. We got the whole crew here. Good stuff right now,
Tell Nagashi I was saying hello to him, Greg. Tell him Draft Dr. Phil.
Saying hello to you. They're live in the studio. But you also like to tell good sample to go
Now, who's this guy behind you right there drinking? What's his name?
This is Samir from the Bears Bonanza.
Oh, what's up, Samir?
Very intelligent, analytical Bears fan. Oh, yeah, it's okay. Somebody's got to take that. I'm the meatball.
There you go.
And everything else. And we went up, buddy. What's happening? My God. We're moving the whole gang back together. What's up? Introduce yourself. You're on the same right now. Oh, man. What's up, everybody? Bears fans. I was 3 years old. My boy Greg is here. I just wanted to come down and say hi. I'm on the way to the whole stadium. Tell everybody your name and whether you're talking about Twitter. Will Crawford's the name. Omen Pilot's the tag. Just go look up Omen Pilot. You just hear me talk about wrestling and man football, baby.
Yeah, buddy. Does he want to replace Jackal? He's got the fucking energy we're looking for.
Hey, everybody's saying it for the camera too. If you wouldn't mind telling Chris Jackal to go fuck himself. He's in studio to talk about what the fuck? Go fuck yourself.
You too. Yeah, that's cool. Fuck you, Bragg, you piece of shit.
Boy, Cool Kennedy stuck in traffic, it looks like. Are you at the stadium yet? What's going on? Can you hear us?
What's up, man? You know, it's good. It's going to be a little rough on the bandwidth because I'm in the car right now. I can hear you when you're kind of going in and out, but right now we're in traffic, and it's crazy, man.
This guy's even cool and collected in traffic, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Cool hey, trust me. Hey, trust me. It's that's a surface thing because this is very nerve wracking, man. There's a lot of people wilding, going crazy on the. Hey, you know what? This puts me to my point about Arlington Heights, man. I feel like that's gonna be a plus in the future because this in the middle of the city, bro, is crazy, bro. That's a Bears fan coming to the city, trying to get to one place that's like it's right over there. It's like half a step away, but it's gonna take forever in this traffic. And I feel like Arlington Heights will be an upgrade in the access. So, yeah,
you missed out, bro. We just had half a Soldier Field chanting "Jackal sucks." It was crazy.
Yeah, all 15 people there, but that was pretty cool. Yeah, Braggs, that was a nice move.
Listen,
I can barely hear you guys, and it's going in and out.
When you get to the stadium, jump back on. If we're live, we'll get to you, but we'll definitely get to you after the game for your thoughts and everything like that. Okay.
Thanks, bro.
Get yourself there. Happy birthday to your beautiful wife.
Absolutely.
Enjoy the day. I know you got to be
say
anxious.
Happy birthday to you. Definitely. We're gonna be out here, and I'll report back to you when I'm in the stadium, man. Much love,
bro.
All right, brother. Much love to you. That's cool, Kennedy.
You know, as soon as You know, as soon as he got off that phone, his wife was like, "Turn that motherfucking phone off. We're stuck in traffic. This is some bullshit. This is my birthday."
Yeah, fuck Chris Jackal.
There he is. And keep the sound off. It's perfect like that. You know, you see the view.
Beautiful.
They're setting it up. Gorgeous day at Soldier Field. So much to be excited. Obviously, the headliner is Mr. Justin Fields making his first appearance here as a Chicago Bear in game action. That's the difference here. This isn't Fan Fest. This is the best simulation to give you what the NFL is all about. And
let's
you
just
saw
do a quick PSA, Phil, because we talked to Greg last night. And I know John Santino reached out to me and wanted to know where everybody was going to be pregame.
Yeah.
So I got a hold of Greg to ask him, and Greg's like, well, he was there at like 8 a.m. because that just shows you the traffic is legit. So if you've never been or anything like that, that's probably the best advice that you'll ever get is you got to make sure that don't try to get there an hour or even 2 hours before the game, because it's just it's not going to work. And especially under the circumstances with what's going on
with 60,000.
Yeah, and you know, Justin
COVID
Fields
and all the shit.
Yeah.
Listen, hit the fucking like button, smash the like button, share the live. Again, we're going to be coming up live at halftime. If you're a patron, sign up, thetapeneverlies.com. Become a patron. We'll be live at halftime breaking down what transpired in the first half. Barlissimo and the telestrator drawing up the plays. My father will likely make an appearance, as well as the Smartest Man and Barlissimo. All of us looking at some of the plays that happened. Obviously, we're going to get into this all week on TTNL, keeping it 100. Everything is going to be about this game, what we saw, obviously coaching situations. Right now, our guy, Alex Acevedo, live, giving you a view into the tunnel where Justin Fields and the new era Chicago Bears are going to be coming out. You can see Staley jogging through there. Listen, this is how I do tape. I just watch it like this. This guy's picking his nose, getting ready with the glasses there. Now it freezes. That sucks. So let's pull out here. That's
Braggs' fault.
Yeah, as we're having some fun here in the Justin Fields debut game. You're 8 minutes away from kickoff. And listen, I can't be more excited. I can't even hide my excitement. We're going to sign off here, and then we're going to get ready, obviously, for the game. Just some final thoughts, Shane. We'll go around the table, and we'll make a little PSA announcement, another one.
Yeah, well, I don't know if this is where you're going to go with the PSA, but you know, we're going to sign off here, and if you're a TTNL patron, you may have a surprise coming up, depending on how we do that. If you want to become a patron, head over to thetapeneverlies.com. It'll take you 30 seconds to sign up. It's $7 a month. It's well worth it. I think anybody that is a patron will agree with that. But let's go, guys. This is what we've been waiting for a long time. You heard me scream it out on draft day. Let's go, Bears fan. This is what it's all about. We deserve this. And today is the first step in hopefully a 12 to 15 year journey with Justin Fields as the head guy, the franchise. And it's special. And I would want to share it with nobody else than who we have right here on this TTNL crew and in our loyal fans, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Alex Acevedo is out there. Alex, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm switching cameras right now.
Just take out the sound. It's perfectly fine. You can keep that camera there. We'll keep it running live to give you all the view as it officially starts here at the top of the hour.
It's amazing.
Hopefully the camera doesn't freeze, and then it freezes as soon as he
bum,
bum, bum, bum,
It's Braggs' fault.
No.
Alex, put the camera on me. Enough showing the field.
It only works when it's on me.
Listen, if you're not a patron, go over there, subscribe. This is some of the stuff that you're going to be seeing this season on TTNL. This is X's with the O's, part of the patron package that you get for only $7 a month. And that according to sources, that number might be going up due to the potentially price. What is it? The prices of broadcasting and editing and hiring new producers. There's so much going on, but here it is.
Claudia wants to go to Italy for.
Ladies and gentlemen, class is now in session. X's with the O's.
Feels the same way. This guy's tremendous back. I mean, I don't know that anybody's better than him in the whole league.
I honestly,
if you use him properly, my goodness. My goodness.
That's the biggest indictment on the coach.
Yep.
We get into this. If you use this guy more, he becomes a household name because he is your offense. You've heard me say it. That's why all these people have found the tape never lies from the video series.
I'm a patron.
Go there. Become a patron.
Absolutely.
What are you waiting for? What are you doing?
Head over to thetapeneverlies.com.
Now we're back here. You got them back here. Join up. Become a patron. You got to be able to do it. It's $7 a month for now. So get in while the getting is good.
Exactly, Phil.
X's with the O's. We're going to be going Bears Hour Live every halftime. We got a halftime show today just to warm you up. If you're a patron, you're going to be seeing that. Now you can see the tunnel right there. Look who's out there. Sam Mustipher, Cody Whitehair. They're going to introduce the offense first, it looks like. Or maybe they're all going to just roll out together. We don't know yet.
Well, just
there's Greg Braggs there on the left.
Yeah, let's just be quiet and let the moment live. We'll turn it up and let's enjoy it. And the audio sucks.
That sounds horrible.
I think Joe was right.
That's why I was muting the audio.
Here we go.
And here they go. Yep, the offensive line running out together.
Love it.
There they
Just
go.
so everybody knows, don't get excited about the colored visors that the Chicago Bears quarterbacks. That's illegal to do in games. That's why you see Justin Fields rocking the clear visor. The NFL prohibits these guys from wearing colored unless they can get a medical clearance, and then that's only for a shaded or dark visor. You can't do the colored ones. That's only in practice or in warm-ups, and then they have to be removed. So Justin Fields is on the field right now throwing passes with his half arm sleeves and his clear visor.
Looks awesome.
And you got, I think they're just all running out together here. And there's just some guys that are on the
throwing.
Those are guys not playing today.
Yeah, I think that one was Eddie Goldman.
That was Goldman. It looked
Mike
like
Brown.
some. Was it?
There's douchebag.
Stop. There's Tuchu. There.
Is that Roquan?
It looked like Roquan.
It did
look like Roquan.
Which I understand. I don't need to see Roquan Smith today.
There's Mario Edwards, Bilal, Angelo Blackson. There's Tonga. There's Tonga.
Let's go.
That's Eddie Goldman right there. Alex, shitty job on focus. And I don't know that way. Here's our guy, Shane. Alec Ogletree.
Love the number.
Be playing.
Yeah, it's a good number.
Damian Williams getting ready to go out there. So you're getting stuff that you don't get on TV. Roquan Smith, Eddie Goldman, probably not playing today. Is that Josh Woods that just ran by? Looked like Josh Woods.
He was moving.
Yeah. Looked like maybe Josh ain't playing. That's not good.
Wrap it up here, Phil. We're a couple seconds out. We'll get some.
We're going to get, I got to feed my children and then get back to work here. It's going to be a long day here at TTNL. I got to thank my guy, Greg Braggs, Alex Acevedo, broadcasting live there, giving you guys an inside look at what's going on this glorious day. I want to thank you both. We can't hear you guys because the audio sucks, but we'll try. Thank you guys so much.
How'd you like that, Jack? Somebody shout out. Mr. Rogers, I love you.
There you go, Greg.
He's blowing you kisses. And there's the swag man, Alex Acevedo. Enjoy the game, everybody. report back to us here at halftime if you're a part of the TTNL patron. You saw it there live. This has been a pop-up show. This is what we do at this network, pop-up of Bears Hour Live pregame show. Thank you so much. And again, remind you, right after the game, it's back to Bears Hour Live. We're going to talk about the whole game, guests, videos, everything, and all of it, all right after, immediate after the final whistle. So we'll see you then. God bless.
Thank you for watching Bears Hour Live, the best post-Bears game show on the planet, on the Tape Never Lies Network.